It's June the 1st, 2001, and right now, what's gonna go on this peaceful day? The answer is a massacre that is building up inside of the palace here. This is a recreational documentary talking about what happened on the day when Crown Prince Dipendra tore through the billiard room in the royal palace and opened fire, and we'll understand how, what, and why Dipendra gone wild. June the 1st, 2001. There, Armageddon would begin.
The Nepalese royal massacre was an incident that occurred on June the 1st of 2001 in Kathmandu, Nepal.
Right now, there are 20 guests in the billiard room. The man serving drinks is none other than Crown Prince Dipendra. He's in charge, and he is the host of this entire gathering tonight. Pretty soon he will go berserk and wild.
On that day, there was a gathering in which it would happen always at every single Friday on every time there was new rain or something, I don't know. But anyways, the host of that party was the crown prince next in line to the throne, Dipendra Birkam Shah of Nepal, also known as Crown Prince Dipendra. Just a few hours during the event, Dipendra had left to pick up the Queen Mother, Queen Ratna of Nepal, formerly the Queen. Now she's the Queen Mother.
Dipendra was last seen in the billiards room, smoking a joint and then getting dizzy.
Dipendra was known to be quite drunky sometimes, because during the time at the party, Dipendra drank scotch a lot and smoked marijuana and hashish multiple times, causing him to fall a little bit out of consciousness. I don't know. What I'm trying to say is that Dipendra already went dizzy. Dipendra was then taken to his bed area in the royal palace. There Dipendra got sleepy a little bit, and later the guests and the patrons who carried him there later left the room.
Dipendra had fallen in love with a girl named Devyani Rana, in which both of them had started to have a likeness for each other. But when Dipendra asked to marry Devyani Rana to his parents, obviously the king and queen said no, and then Dipendra went Super Saiyan accordingly.
Dipendra later regained his consciousness, but started to have a slurry voice and got a little bit tired. And at that time, Dipendra was having a call with his then girlfriend, Devyani Rana.
Dipendra regains his consciousness.
There, by the time that aides of the royal palace later came, not the disease aides, I meant medical aides of the royal palace came to Dipendra's room, they later found Dipendra going to the bathroom to puke. Yeah, puke.
Other than Devyani Rana, Dipendra had one other love, and it's in his closet. But it's not a jacket that you can see here. The answer: guns. Dipendra was given his first pistol at the age of 8 and had been collecting them ever since. There, he prepared a duffel bag, a jacket, and a gun. There, he put on the gloves that he used to fire the guns. And then later, he loaded up every single gun that he had. He loaded up a shotgun, an M16 assault rifle, and also a pistol. Dipendra is now ready to commit one of the biggest bloodsheds yet. Dipendra is now getting ready to open fire on his entire family. There, he zips up the uniform that he had and loaded up the duffel bag with all of the guns that he had finally loaded.
Dipendra later prepared a small armory of guns and ammo that he would use on the day of the shooting.
Dipendra is now ready to prepare for the bloodshed. While walking towards the billiard room, most of the royal family were unaware that he is awake because Dipendra is now ready to strike. Beta, what's all this?
Dipendra later exchanged guns by choosing an M16 assault rifle and a Glock 19 pistol.
There, Dipendra comes back into the room, but all of a sudden, while he was about to shoot his father, Prince Dipendra attempts to stop.
Stop this violence! It has to be stopped! No, we cannot do this anymore! Stop the violence!
Dipendra's uncle Kumar Khadga is next. His wife Princess Sharada is next. Princess Shruti's husband is later shot next. Then Dipendra's younger sister Princess Shruti became next.
By then, Dipendra had already left the billiard room and then later went outside into another room.
According to wounded family member Kitaki Chester, Dipendra left and then the queen followed after her. And then all of a sudden, Prince Narayan came after the queen and Dipendra themselves. Prince Narayan is later murdered. Then finally, the queen later chases Dipendra into another room where there are stairs. The queen is now at a dead end. A single bullet to the side of his head brings Crown Prince Dipendra to the ground. 13 members of the royal family are injured or killed.
In the wake of the massacre, 13 people were killed, which included the king, the queen, and some members of the royal family, which were brothers and sisters of the king and the queen, and also a few little tiny bit of cousins, and the two siblings of Dipendra himself, and Dipendra himself, literally.
The following photos showcase the victims of the tragedy. King Birendra, just 55 years old, had died within minutes after he arrived at the royal hospital. The lifeless bodies of Queen Aishwarya and Prince Narayan were then taken to the trauma ward in the same military hospital. At the age of 24 years old, Princess Shruti had died within minutes of her arrival. The following victims were Kumar Kadga, Princess Sharada, Princess Shanti, and Princess Jayanti, all dying in another hospital. The king's brother, Prince Dhirendra, was soon next to die. The following day, on Saturday, June the 2nd, a funeral was held in which all of Nepal had woken up to the tragedy that happened the day before, albeit Dipendra was still alive.
Dipendra, while still in a comatose, was later crowned king, but only reigning for 4 days, he died. He was later replaced by former king Gyanendra Shah.
Dipendra, while in a comatose, was crowned king, but he only reigned up until June the 4th when he died. Gyanendra, the former king of the Shah dynasty, was then re-crowned king. And then the monarchy was abolished in 2008, so Gyanendra's reign was over. So there you have it. We learned about the royal massacre that happened in Nepal. And to that, we say good night, good luck, and good morrow. And thanks for watching Disasters of Yesteryear, Episode 5.
Man, I ain't getting paid enough for this. There's all this blood to clean up. And it smells really bad as well.